You can't bomb the transport. Fine. The
Mm-hmm.
bomber can
Prêt, joueur 1. Prêt à tenter l'aventure? Lancez-vous dans Valo.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Bonsoir tout le monde. Allez là, on veut le Nintendo Direct. On veut Fall Guys. On veut Fall Guys, on veut Pokémon. On veut Pokémon, les infos sur Pokémon. Dans 9 minutes. C'est très stylé leur nouveau truc. Ça a changé, donc ça n'a pas un chronomètre comme ça quand même. Ça remonte, hein, ça remonte. Avant c'était ça faisait noir, genre il y avait des lignes noires. Il se faisait ça faisait passer genre une ligne noire, ça faisait passer les heures. Là ça a tout changé. J'ai vraiment trop, j'ai très envie qu'ils nous envoient Fall Guys. Vraiment, s'il n'y a pas Fall Guys, ça veut dire que Fall Guys va être repoussé à été, donc c'est sûr qu'il n'y aura pas de Fall Guys encore. Mais de toute façon, c'est sûr que s'il n'y aura pas de Nintendo Direct maintenant et qu'il n'y aura pas de Fall Guys dessus, il y aura un autre Nintendo Direct, donc du coup Fall Guys sera repoussé normalement du coup vers du coup j'en suis sûre que ça va être repoussé, mais du coup ça serait une date, je pense, qui serait du coup ouais, des chances que ça soit repoussé, ouais, dans l'été, genre l'été, en juin ou en août. Et c'est vrai que c'est un petit peu long quand même. Mais quand même, on a pu attendre. C'est ça, le problème, c'est que à cause du Covid, on ne peut rien faire. Donc en fait, le Covid, il empêche tout de faire annoncer des jeux. Donc il repousse les jeux, donc j'espère juste qu'ils vont annoncer Fall Guys. C'est sûr que là, s'il n'y a pas Fall Guys, ça va être repoussé. Et ça, c'est très embêtant. Les gens qui veulent jouer à ce jeu, qui ne peuvent pas, c'est très chiant. Oh là là. Je prie pour qu'il y ait Fall Guys, je prie avec vous. Il y aura de bons trucs, j'en suis sûre, qu'ils vont annoncer une dinguerie. On va pas être dégoûté, j'en suis sûre, parce que Fall Guys, il a été repoussé. Genre il y a oui, il y a Fall Guys qui a été repoussé. Il y a des nouveaux jeux qui sont sortis récemment. Mais oui, de toute façon, c'est sûr que ce Nintendo Direct, il ne sera pas nul, on le sait tous, mais on va pas être super non plus. On va dire que ça va pas être un Nintendo super non plus, mais c'est le même qu'il y avait genre enfin ils ont annoncé Splatoon, c'était quand je sais plus quand ils ont annoncé Splatoon 3 là. Mais de toute façon, c'est sûr qu'on ne sera pas déçu. Voilà. Il n'y aura pas de déçu. J'en suis sûre. Bon, bah, reste 5 minutes. Hein. C'est sûr que sur le live de Nintendo France, c'est blindé. C'est absolument blindé. Ah oui. Ah ouais. Ah ouais. Qu'est-ce que j'ai avec Falcus moi? Nintendo, là, Nintendo France, bah là. Nintendo France, c'est blindé là. C'est 14 000, 15 000. Bon bah on attend. Hein. Il reste 5 secondes. Il reste pas 5 secondes, il reste 5 minutes. Allez, les 4 minutes. Il reste 4 minutes là. Oh là là, j'espère juste qu'il va être trop bon ce direct. Ah ouais, quand même, il y a même un anglais qui s'est dit ouais, everyone qui s'est ramené sur mon stream. Trop bien. Même si ce n'est pas un live anglais, c'est un live français, mais c'est très très sympa. Il reste 3 minutes. Il reste 3 minutes. Il reste 3 minutes. Oh, attention. Il y a 2 minutes. Il y a 2 minutes. Il reste minutes. Il reste minutes. Oh là là. Oh là là. J'ai trop envie de regarder. Non mais c'est sûr que je regarderai pas de toute façon. Mais si. Ouais, vite. Une minute. Deux minutes. Il reste 2 minutes. Ouh. Il reste 2 minutes. Allez, Falkeuse, oh Falkeuse. Oh là là. Déjà quand je vois le truc qu'il y a sur le stream. Oh là là. Genre un truc, genre qui fait tchouk, tchouk, tchouk. Oh là là, j'ai trop envie de regarder. Vite, oui. Ça va commencer. Oui. Oh mon dieu, oh mon dieu. Oh mon dieu. Oh mon dieu. Oh mon dieu. Putain. Yes. Allez. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 6, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Peggy 18.
Peggy 18. Alors, qu'est-ce que c'est que Peggy 18? Oh là là. Premier live de 2022. C'est quoi? Oh non, encore un Fire Emblem. Non. Pourquoi?
The cycle of this world.
Oh non.
I will not allow it to perish with
Pourquoi
you.
commencer sur ça? Non. Oh.
I seek to destroy the irrational power structure that shackles Fodlan.
If the kingdom is ever to part ways with our bloody past, this is the path we must walk.
Putain.
I have ambitions, Edelgard. Real ones.
Oh mon dieu. Oh mon dieu.
Will you sit around and wait for a miracle? Or will you help me seize control of my fate?
We shall fight. We shall survive. And we shall win a glorious future for Fodlan.
And now that I know, I won't make the same mistakes again.
Du velours là.
Revenge is not a sin you take for someone else. You seek revenge to slake your
Je sens
rage
quelqu'un
and
va être
heal your
content.
wounded
Oh,
heart.
t'es content.
I know you are prepared to do whatever that you must.
Le 24-6. Ok.
皆さんこんにちは。
Ouais.
任天堂ダイレクトの案内役を務めます
Trop bien.
高橋です。
C'était pas super, mais bon.
最初にご覧いただいたのはファイアーエンブレム無双風化雪月です。原作のファイアーエンブレム
Déjà,
風化
vous
雪
avez
月
hâte
と
de
時代
découvrir
背
cette
景はそ
histoire
のままに
originale.
全く異なる物語の展開に
Ok,
ぜひ
Fire
ご期待くだ
Emblem.
さい。続いてはヘッ
Ce
ド
va
ライン
sur
をご
la
覧ください。
première série d'annonces.
The Orange Star Nation needs you.
Je sais pas, c'est quoi?
We've got more
Oh,
intel
celui
on
de-
Advance Wars 1 plus
de-
2
du
Reboot
dernier.
Camp. In the first campaign,
super.
Advance Wars, you'll advise a colorful cast of commanding officers and use their abilities in vibrant turn-based battles. Each commanding officer is now voiced,
C'est
bringing
tant que
even more charm to these
TPS,
characters.
tout le monde,
You're
là.
gonna get hurt.
I see right through your plans.
Another full campaign awaits in Advance Wars 2 Black Hole Rising. More commanding officers and more diverse terrain can be leveraged for additional tactical opportunities, like blasting through pipelines to cross into enemy territory. In both campaigns, you can fast forward
Mais c'est un
gameplay
jeu
and
qu'ils ont
rewind
déjà
your
montré,
turns
après
for a
qu'ils le
smoother
remettent.
tactical
Je comprends pas.
experience. Flex your strategic muscles
Bah, les
outside of both
fugueuses, là.
campaigns with additional modes. Go for
C'est
high
pas les
scores
mêmes
in the war
choses, là.
room. Create and share custom maps in the design room.
On veut
More battle
fugueuses,
friends
mais
and
c'est pas les
frenemies
mêmes
in local
jeux.
and online multiplayer. Advance Wars 1 plus 2 Reboot Camp
pas ouf,
marches
hein.
onto Nintendo Switch April 8th.
Pas ouf, hein. comme
Pre-orders
jeu, là,
are
ouais.
available now on Nintendo eShop.
Ça commence pas du tout. Ça commence pas du tout.
Explore an
Ah,
infinite
je ne sais pas ce que
universe.
c'est, clairement.
In No Man's Sky, every star
No
is
Man's
the light
Sky.
of a distant sun.
Alors, je ne sais
Each
pas ce que
orbited by
c'est.
planets teeming with life. Travel to planets of your choosing in this infinite, procedurally
galaxie.
generated universe. Here, you'll discover extraordinary lands and creatures that have never been seen before
No Man's
and may
Sky.
never be seen again. To survive,
Voilà.
you must
Je
craft
ne
your
connais
own
pas.
tools and even your own place to live.
Je ne connais absolument pas ce jeu.
In this
Alors,
living
je-
and breathing universe, trade convoys travel
je ne-
between
je ne comprends
stars.
pas. Je ne sais pas ce que c'est.
Factions vie for territory. Pirates hunt unwary travelers. And the authorities are
Je
ever
ne connais
watchful.
pas du tout.
Your journey may be fraught with danger, and actions have consequences. Traitor, fighter,
Combattant.
explorer.
Explorateur.
How will you live in this universe? No Man's Sky lands on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Été 2022. Allez. Non! Oh putain! Oh putain, non! Oh putain, c'est Mario Football! Mais non! C'est le jeu qui était sur la Wii! Oh putain!
Mario Strikers Battle League Football. Prepare for Strike.
Oh!
A 5-on-5 sport like football that's way heavy on offense.
Mais
Aim
non!
for goals by dribbling and passing to teammates.
Non!
As well as by
Ils ont
using
vraiment fait ça
tackles,
Nintendo là?
items, and crushing special shots.
Punaise!
The main rule in this sport is to rule the
Oh
field.
mon dieu!
Try to
Ils ont
score
fait,
more
ils
goals
ont fait
than your
Mario,
opponent.
ils ont fait Mario Football! C'est le jeu qui
There are
est sur
two
la
things to
Wii!
keep in mind that'll help you with your strategies. First, the gear you equip. It changes
Oh,
not only
punaise,
your
c'est trop bien.
appearance, but also your stats like speed, strength, and pass
C'est le
accuracy.
jeu que je jouais sur la Wii, c'était trop
Customize
bien!
as you see fit. Second, the Hyper Strike.
Alors
To
là,
activate this
je
shot,
suis trop
grab an
surprise.
orb when it
Là, par
appears on the
contre,
field
qu'est-ce que tu nous as
and
fait là?
charge it while your opponents are distracted.
Oh mon dieu! Oh mon dieu!
Hit the net and you'll score not one, but 2 goals.
Oh,
Up
mais
to
ça
8
commence trop
players.
bien
4
là!
players on each
Oh,
team
ça
can
commence
compete
bien,
against
là.
each other on one
putain.
Nintendo Switch console. In addition to individual matches, online play will have an online club mode.
Punaise.
Join an in-game club
Ce jeu,
and
ce
compete
direct,
for
il est
placement in the
incroyable.
rankings. Up to 20 players can join a club. So create your own and invite
Oh,
friends
mon
and
Dieu,
family to
tu
play
vois pas.
alongside you.
Voilà, je
Or
suis...
join an existing one owned by other players.
Mais non.
Try to become the world's top club.
Putain!
With
Mon
items.
enfance! Mon enfance revient sur Switch!
Tackles and hyper strikes. Anything goes on this field. Mario Strikers Battle League
Oh,
Football
putain.
launches on Nintendo
10
Switch
juin
June
2022.
10th. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop
Oh, c'est trop
shortly
bien!
after this
Oh, c'est trop
presentation.
bien!
マリオストライカーズの最新作が登場します。
Oh
何
putain!
でもありの格闘サッカーにぜひご期待ください。
C'est le jeu qui était sur la Wii!
続いてはこちらをご覧ください。
Non, non, non. Putain! Putain! Ça lancé football Mario sur Switch! Je crois pas. Putain, c'est le jeu qui était sur la Wii! C'est trop bien ce jeu. Oh my god, c'est quoi ce truc? Mais c'est quoi ce truc? Attends, me dis pas que c'est un DLC? Pardon? Attends. Mais non. Attends, il y a un DLC pour Splatoon 3 là? quoi dire. Mais en fait, Nintendo. Il explique. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Mais non! C'est un DLC! Ils ont fait un DLC sur Splatoon 3!
ご覧いただいたのはスプラトゥーン3の協力モード
Attends,
サー
mode
モンラン
cup.
ネクストウェーブの映像です。ラストには
Attends, mode
これまでに報告されていない巨大鮭の姿も確認できましたが、イカたちの運命やいかに。スプラトゥーン3はこの夏発売
Il
です。
sort en été Splatoon
今後の
2!
続報をお
Splatoon
待ちく
3,
ださい。
pardon! Il sort en
引
été!
き続きヘッドラインをご覧ください。
Oh mon dieu.
Vanzers at the ready.
Splatoon 3! Il y a Splatoon 3 là sur. En été là! Attends, il y a Splatoon 3 en été! Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça?
A full remake of the first Front Mission game is storming onto Nintendo Switch.
Alors là.
In this tactical RPG, you'll pilot weaponized machines called Vanzers and lead your battalion to victory. Gain the upper hand in battle by aiming for enemy parts to destroy. Mix and match various weapons and parts to customize your Vanzer.
Mais ça dure 40 minutes, donc on devrait avoir l'info quand même.
Uncover the great storyline of this classic when Front Mission 1 Remake launches on Nintendo Switch this summer. And in the future, the sequel, Front Mission 2 Remake, will also launch on Nintendo Switch. Get set for a high-octane Disney and Pixar combat racer. From the creators of the Asphalt series comes rip-roaring racing action across Disney and Pixar-inspired racetracks. Race as a legendary roster of characters on high-speed circuits, using each one's special abilities to battle for victory across the finish line. Choose Mickey Mouse for symphonic speed, Sully for monstrous power, or Mulan for explosive maneuvers. Each racer also possesses powerful ultimate skills, perfect for turning the tables at the last second. Disney Speedstorm is a free-to-play game, with new seasons added regularly, bringing more exciting Disney and Pixar characters, circuits, karts, and more. Plus, enjoy cross-platform play, as well as split-screen and online multiplayer modes. Disney Speedstorm races onto Nintendo Switch this summer. Dive into these classic franchises on Nintendo Switch. Unleash the power of the Force in this classic Star Wars action adventure. As Darth Vader's secret apprentice, you'll use devastating Force powers and lightsaber combos as you hunt down Jedi Masters on iconic planets. Upgrade abilities like Force Grip and Force Repulse, then combine them for even more destructive combos. Use button controls or opt for motion controls enhanced from the original Wii version. You can also duel locally with a friend to determine who is the galaxy's most powerful Jedi. Star Wars: The Force Unleashed launches on Nintendo Switch April 20th. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop shortly after this presentation. The complete saga of legendary assassin Ezio Auditore da Firenze awaits in 3 critically acclaimed Assassin's Creed games. Explore Renaissance Italy and 16th century Constantinople. Interact with historical figures and discover secrets of the Creed across 3 games, 2 bonus short films, and DLC. Plus, take advantage of enhanced features for Nintendo Switch on the go, including touchscreen controls, HD Rumble, and optimized on-screen display. Assassin's Creed: The Ezio Collection launches on Nintendo Switch February 17th. Pilot mobile suits in dynamic action RPG battles. Strange incidents called breaks are occurring across the Gundam universe. Find out what's causing them and restore the proper timeline. You'll lead 3 mobile suits in battle. Enhance each suit with parts to improve their power. You can also battle alongside friends in online co-op multiplayer. SD Gundam Battle Alliance launches on Nintendo Switch this year. Two worlds cross in the triumphant return of this RPG classic. A remaster of the acclaimed RPG Chrono Cross is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Mais ils font que des
One
remakes
fateful
là.
day, the protagonist Surge wanders into an alternate world. Though it somewhat resembles his home world, he finds that he no longer exists here.
Mais attends, ils font
How
que
did
des
this
remakes,
happen?
là.
What is this mysterious another world? Travel back and forth between both worlds to unravel the story. Over 40 characters can join your party. Depending on the choices you make, the allies who accompany you and the endings that trigger will differ. A number of improvements have been made to this remaster, like the ability to turn off enemy encounters and a newly enhanced soundtrack. Plus, Radical Dreamers, originally released on the Satellaview, is included. Experience the origins of Chrono Cross in this text-based adventure. Chrono Cross, the Radical Dreamers Edition, dashes and slashes its way onto Nintendo Switch April 7th. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop shortly after this presentation.
Ah, le jeu que attendait le plus, je pense, un des personnes, je pense, qui aiment ce jeu. Voilà, il aura son jeu. Une voiture. Pardon? Quoi?
It's Kirby's latest unforgettable 3D platforming adventure, Kirby and the Forgotten Land. It all takes place in a mysterious world with an unusual mix of nature and civilization. To rescue the kidnapped Waddle Dees, Kirby sets off on a new adventure.
C'est incroyable, ils ont fait le Kirby.
Introducing
Le Kirby Open World.
Mouthful Mode.
What?
Inhale a car to zoom
D'accord,
around.
maintenant Kirby c'est une voiture.
A vending machine to attack with juice cans. Or become a piercing cone.
Mais...
With Mouthful Mode, new actions
Mais
will
attends,
be available for
c'est le
Kirby
Kirby?
depending on the object he inhales.
Non, ça peut pas être ça. Genre, c'est absolument
Enjoy
le
exploring
Kirby.
with new moves
Super Mario
different
Odyssey.
from copy abilities.
Oh mon dieu.
Kirby can even weaponize a mouthful of water, like this. As Kirby rescues Waddle Dees, Waddle Dee Town will continue to grow, and more resources will become available.
Wow, alors là... Moi qui aime pas beaucoup Kirby, bah là...
At Waddle Dee's weapon shop, familiar copy abilities can be evolved.
Surprise.
Evolve copy abilities to expand Kirby's range of attacks. They'll also change Kirby's appearance and make him even more powerful.
C'est abusé, hein, comme il est bien comme jeu.
Some copy abilities may have stronger evolved forms. A new adventure awaits our pink puffball. Who are the Beast Pack? What are these enemies trying to do? Can Kirby restore peace to this world? Kirby and the Forgotten Land launches on Nintendo Switch March 25th.
Oh, ça va être bientôt.
Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
ご覧いただきました星のカービィディスカバリーはいよいよ来月の発売です。もう少しだけお待ちください。引き続きヘッドラインをご覧ください。
任天堂ディレクトをご覧の皆さん、こんにちは。バッターの大谷翔平です。ピッチャーの大谷翔平です。任天堂スイッチ上で今回初めて MLB 打賞22が楽しめるようになりました。それではこちらをご覧ください。
That's right, Otani-san. MLB The Show is coming to Nintendo Switch. That means you can play modes like Road to the Show and Diamond Dynasty on your Nintendo Switch. But that's not all. You can even play Exhibition with a single Joy-Con controller. With cross progression, you can also earn and use content on any platform where MLB The Show 22 is available. And take your progress on the go with you on Nintendo Switch. Have friends that play MLB The Show 22 online matches on other consoles? No need to worry. You can invite them and play online. I knew you were a true two-way player, but this is ridiculous. Sheesh.
You're gonna have your hands full of games with these collections. 3 Kingdom Hearts collections are almost here. From Kingdom Hearts to Kingdom Hearts 3 and the Remind DLC, every entry is coming to Nintendo Switch as cloud versions that can be played while connected to the internet. Relive or get to know these heart-filled adventures alongside Sora, Donald, Goofy, and more for the first time in TV, tabletop, or handheld mode. Kingdom Hearts Integrum Masterpiece for Cloud, containing all 3 game collections, soars onto Nintendo Switch shortly after this presentation. Each collection's cloud version will also be individually available on Nintendo eShop. Klonoa is coming to Nintendo Switch. Across dreamy side-scrolling levels, you'll run, jump, and hover, while firing wind bullets to grab and throw enemies. Use each level's surroundings to your advantage. Also, Klonoa 2 is included. Take on these great adventures when Klonoa Fantasy Reverie Series launches on Nintendo Switch July 8th. We're so glad you're here. Been here before? Either way, you're in for a puzzling treat. In these award-winning games, the portal gun is your key to surviving imprisonment in a mysterious lab. Create portals and warp to other areas to find cake? Still unconfirmed. You can pass through portals, and so can cubes, lasers, and robots with unnerving levels of personality. The sequel adds in local, online, and split-screen multiplayer modes. And that part's no lie. Neither is the sentient robot monitoring your every move when Portal Companion Collection warps onto Nintendo Switch this year. A classic comes alive.
Je comprends pas direct là, qu'est-ce qui se passe. Légende is alive. Ok. D'accord. Je ne sais pas ce que c'est.
Previously unreleased outside of Japan, the RPG Live Alive makes its overseas debut, now in HD 2D. Multiple stories featuring different protagonists and time periods await. The order in which you tackle them is up to you. Prehistory. A tribesman comes of age in a world without words. The Wild West. A wanderer with a bounty on his head fights for his life. Imperial China. A kung fu master searches for a worthy successor. Twilight of Edo, Japan. A shinobi undertakes an important secret mission. Present day, a martial artist strives to become the strongest there ever was. The near future, a youth with psychic powers takes a stand against evil. The distant future, a newly built robot is swept up in a tragedy in space. What other stories are on the horizon?
You will repay my loyalty in death!
Live Alive launches on Nintendo Switch July 22nd. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop shortly after this presentation.
いかがでしたか？
Alors,
続
je
い
ne
て
sais
は
pas ce
こ
que
ち
je
らで
pourrais
す。
te dire.
世代を超えてどなたでもお楽しみいただける Wii スポーツシリーズの新作、任天堂スイッチスポーツが登場します。こちらをご覧ください。
Non, non, non.
Here are
non.
the sports included in Nintendo Switch Sports.
Non, non, non.
You might recognize these
T'as
three
pas fait
from
ça
past
quand même.
Wii Sports games.
Non. Le jeu
Tennis.
le plus connu.
Rally by gently swinging the
Mais
Joy-Con
non.
controller at the right time.
Putain, Nintendo il l'a fait.
Bowling. Roll the ball straight ahead or give it a little curve.
Oh punaise.
And Chambara. Knock your opponent off the platform while attacking and defending. Plus, 3 additional sports are joining the lineup. Football. Use a gigantic ball to make dynamic plays.
Mon Dieu.
Enjoy
Mon
matches with
enfance.
Joy-Con controllers to shoot and perform diving
Mon
headers.
enfance revient.
By attaching a Joy-Con controller to the leg
Oh
strap
mon Dieu.
accessory included with the physical version of the game, you can play shootout mode with intuitive kicking motions.
Non, non, Nintendo. tu fais
Badminton.
ça.
Control your shots left and right while keeping the shuttlecock in the air. Unleash powerful smash
Oh,
shots to gain the
punaise.
upper hand. Finally, volleyball. Use a Joy-Con controller to serve,
Alors là,
bump,
je suis plus
Set.
contente. Je
and
sens
spike
que
the ball.
Yann, mon frère, il va adorer. Clairement. Il va se dire, mais.
The game supports
j'achète
local
ce
play
jeu.
with family and friends on one Nintendo Switch console, as well as online play across all sports.
Incroyable.
Play against friends online, or opt for random matchmaking. The more you win,
Non, mais
the
en fait,
tougher
ils
the
vont faire
players you'll
un
face.
sport. Genre.
Try
genre
taking
tous
on
les,
this challenge.
tous les consoles.
いかがでしたか？
Alors, j'ai
せっか
très
くなので
aimé.
新種目
Là, j'ai vraiment
バレー
très
ボールの
aimé.
プレーを実際にお見せしようと思うんですが、
高橋さん、あ、皆さんこんにちは。任天堂の小泉です。
小泉さん気合入ってますね。それでは小泉さんとバレーボールをオンラインでプレーしてみます。ストラップの準備は大丈夫ですか？
はい、もちろんです。スペースの確保もバッチリです。
では始めましょう。わかりやすくご覧いただくために実況を別途つけてお送りします。
Oui.
All right,
Oui,
we're doing
j'ai
it.
pas crié d'abord.
Volleyball, a newly added sport in Nintendo Switch Sports. What can we expect today from the Takahashi Koizumi team? It's Koizumi to serve, with Takahashi up front. We begin with Koizumi serving. How will the opposing team react? Takahashi makes the block. Another one's coming. Koizumi saves it. A setup in the air, and here comes the spike. The other team saves it and fights back.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça?
And they score.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça?
Takahashi didn't
Non.
quite get it in time.
Non, Nintendo.
All right, well, it's okay. It's okay. The game's not over. Now the other team serves. Koizumi receives it.
C'est quoi ça?
Takahashi sets it up. And Koizumi spikes. But it goes right toward the opponent. Here's another attack. Now's their chance. They get the ball. And with the setup from Koizumi, Takahashi scores. They got a point with that fierce
Le
spike.
direct dure 40 minutes.
プレイはこの辺りにしておきましょ
まだ紹介の途中でしたね。それでは私はここで失礼します。
う。さてご紹介してまいりました任天堂スイッチスポーツですが、発売日は4月29日です。
Ok, il sort le 29 avril.
そして夏頃には発売時のシュート対決に加えビッグバンドを使ってサッカーの試合が楽しめる無料アップデートを計画しています。さらにこの秋には新たにゴルフをお楽しみいただける無料アップデートも計画しています。
Et le golf.
ここで皆さんにお願いがあります。
Oui.
快適なオンラインプレイを楽しんでいただくために発売前にオンラインのテストプレイを実施し、さまざまな技術検証を行いたいと考えていますので、ぜひご協力をお願いいたします。任天堂スイッチオンラインご加入の方を対象にご覧の日程で実施します。ご協力いただける方は任天堂ホームページにて詳細をご確認ください。何卒よろしくお願いいたします。任天堂スイッチスポーツの情報は以上となります。ぜひご期待ください。 続いてはヘッドラインをご覧ください。
Get those taiko drumming skills ready! The latest Taiko no Tatsujin game is coming to Nintendo Switch. Set in Omiko City, the sacred town for taiko drums, you'll strive to become a taiko master, along with brand new character Kumokyun. Drum to dozens of boppin' beats, including Megalovania, Gurenge, Feel Special, and Racing into the Night. And that's not all. An orchestral version of the main theme from The Legend of Zelda is included. That's 76 songs total. Plus, take advantage of a practice mode to replay sections of songs as many times as you'd like. New modes have also been added for everyone to enjoy. Put on a live concert with up to 4 players in Danchan Band. Or face off against each other in Great Drum Toy War. Drum to your heart's content when Taiko no Tatsujin Rhythm Festival launches on Nintendo Switch this year. Plus, a paid in-game subscription service that gives you access to over 500 songs will be available at launch. What's new with these Nintendo Switch games? The brand new tactical RPG Triangle Strategy is almost here. The protagonist Serenoa and his allies will be engulfed in the conflict among 3 nations. Your choices and conviction will determine their fate.
As Lord of House Wolford, I solemnly swear an oath by which all future lords shall be bound. I will never turn my back on the promise of a better world.
A new demo playable to the end of Chapter 3 will be available on Nintendo eShop shortly after this presentation. Save data from the demo can be transferred to the full game once purchased. More Cuphead action awaits in the paid DLC, Cuphead, The Delicious Last Course. Here, you'll explore a brand new Inkwell Isle, defeat a bevy of new bosses with wild personalities and even wilder attacks. The clever Miss Chalice is a new playable character. Take down fearsome foes with her double jumps, rolling dodges, and more. Cuphead, The Delicious Last Course wallops its way onto Nintendo Switch June 30th. A free update is coming to Metroid Dread. All it takes is one hit. Even from this. Getting hit even once causes a game over in the brutal Dread Mode difficulty. Can you face this new challenge? And for players new to the Metroid series, take advantage of increased recovery with the newly added Rookie Mode difficulty. This free update launches shortly after this presentation. A second free update in April will add a Boss Rush mode, in which you'll battle bosses continuously, one at a time.
Il est 33.
Something's bound for Nintendo Switch.
D'accord. Je connais pas. Mais non, c'est NES. Hein? NES? What the fuck? Non mais là par contre, qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Earthbound and Earthbound Beginnings will be added to Nintendo Switch Online shortly after this presentation.
Mais où est Fadieuse là?
かがでしたか。ここで一つお知らせです。2017年の発売以来、大変多くの方にお楽しみいただいているマリオカート8デラックスですが、この度歴代コースの中からいくつかのコースをリマスターし、有料追加コンテンツとして配信いたします。こちらをご覧ください。
Non. Non, me dis pas que c'est...
Paid DLC courses will be coming to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Quoi?
This is the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass.
Pardon?
You may recognize some courses from past Mario Kart games.
Pardon?
8 courses will be released at a time.
Attends, un DLC?
That's 48 additional courses we plan on releasing by the end of 2023. Courses such as Coconut Moss, Choco Mountain, and Tokyo Blur will be included in the first wave. Of course, you can play these courses locally and online. The first wave of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass will launch March 18th. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop shortly after this presentation. You can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost with a Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack membership, or purchase the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass on its own.
Il est où Mario Kart 9 là?
いかがでしたか。マリオカート8デラックスの追加コースにぜひご期待ください。さて、次の映像が最後になります。ご覧ください。
Non, mais non.
Fighting in order to live, and living to fight. That's the way of our world. Ionios.
Tell me, what would possess you to side with them?
We're fighting because there are enemies to kill.
I refuse to believe you're him.
I knew it. I saw this coming.
You're not enemies now.
Fine for you, isn't it? All that time you've got.
You could try to move forward together.
Je ne suis pas super hype.
They're not your friends anymore. They're his feud. Sword march. The land pierced by a great sword. It's the only way you're gonna defeat the real enemy.
Whatever life is lost, I won't let you shoulder it all alone. What good filling up these flickering clocks in our eyes? It will never replace the friends we've lost. The flame clock, it has to go.
Ouroboros abhor this world. They must be erased without a trace.
Quoi? Non, non. Ils ont vraiment fait un Xenoblade 3 là.
ゼノブレード1と2、2つの世界の未来をつなぐ物語。ゼノブレード3は9月に発売を予定していますので、ぜひご期待ください。今回の任天堂ダイレクトは以上になります。ご視聴ありがとうございました。
j'en peux plus. Putain. J'arrête le live. C'était un live pour moi qui n'était pas, on va dire, superbe. Clairement, oui. Je sais ce que vont dire les gens. Oui, ça sera très long. Très très long.